guys, so I wanted to make this video to just talk about everything that has happened in the last month. For those that don't know me, my name is Blanca. I am 27 years old. I have 2 children, 2 girls. Well, 3. I have 3 children. I have 2 Earth babies and I have 1 angel baby. My first is Aubrey. She's 4 years old. Next is Emma. She's 18 months old. And my angel baby, Zoe, who gained her wings August 7th, 2015. When my husband and I first found out that we were pregnant for a 3rd time, we were so ecstatic just at, growing our family, and we couldn't be happier. Everything was perfect. We had our 2 girls and we were having another child that God had blessed us with, and we could not be happier. I found out I was pregnant May 1st. And I just called my husband at work and I just said, "You're gonna be a daddy again." He's like, "Oh boy." But we were so happy. June 1st, which was our wedding anniversary, was our 2nd wedding anniversary. I had my first doctor's appointment with my obstetrician. I was 8 weeks pregnant, and everything was perfect. My pregnancy was categorized high risk. With my second daughter Emma was born premature at 35 weeks 3 days, and I was put on strict bed rest with Emma at 19 weeks due to an incompetent and shortening cervix. With her, I was put on progesterone, and she was born at 35 weeks, which no one thought I would make it there, but I did, and she's here and she's feisty. With Zoe, and the doctors knew that I needed to be on progesterone, but they weren't sure if I should be on progesterone suppositories or intramuscular progesterone injections. So I met with the high-risk doctor, and he had agreed that I should in fact be on progesterone. This was July 29th. I was 16 weeks pregnant. I met with the high-risk doctor. He had told me to come back 2 weeks, which would have been August 11th, for another ultrasound and to begin the progesterone, as well as a cervical cerclage. I didn't make it to my August 11th appointment. August 5th. Yes, I know. August 5th, around 1 p.m. I think it was, I began having a lot of pain and pressure, and I didn't know if it was due to just stress, because I had just lost my grandfather
and your daughter,
and
Joe.
I didn't know if I was just stressed. So I had mentioned it to my husband, and he was like, you're going through a lot right now, just rest. So I decided to take him up on that offer, because I never get to nap during the day. I have 2 little ones. And I woke up from the nap feeling some sort of gush. I wasn't sure what it was, but I monitored it, and the pain I was feeling was getting worse minute by minute. So I asked my husband to take me to the hospital. We went to labor and delivery, where they had turned me away because I was not yet 20 weeks pregnant, and sent me to the emergency room. the emergency room pretty much just said, you're dehydrated, call your doctor in the morning. No internal exam was done at all. I called my doctor the next morning, which was Thursday, August 6th, and they had given me an appointment for 6 o'clock that day, which worked out perfect because my husband would be able to meet me at the doctor's office because I would have been with the girls. Right before my appointment, I went to the bathroom and noticed that there was blood. I got the girls ready and just went straight to the doctor's office. When I got to the doctor's office, they did a fetal heart check. She had a heartbeat of 161, which was perfect, they said. But then the doctor did the internal exam that the emergency room had never did. During his examination, he found that my water had broken. And he said because the emergency room didn't do an exam, he didn't know how long it was broken for. So there was a risk of infection. He called the ambulance right from his office and had me escorted to the hospital that I was just at the night before. I explained everything to the doctor that was there when I got there, and she decided to do another internal examination just for a second opinion, double check, make sure everything was okay. When she did her examination, she found that, yes, my water had broken, and not only had it broken, I was 3 centimeters dilated as well. They told me because I was only 17 weeks pregnant, there was nothing they could do. So I was given medication to induce labor. And Friday, August 7th at 6:14 a.m., I gave birth to my angel Zoe. She was the most beautiful angel I've ever seen.
I love her.
Thank you. Zoe was 7 inches long, 5.8 ounces, and just 100% of absolute perfection. I don't know why this happened. And I am doing my best to cope. I am taking my time with grieving, and I have been told many a times it is okay to grieve. Every day, I hold my girls a little tighter. I used to take so much for granted, and everything is just completely different now. It's just, no parent should ever have to experience the loss of a child. It's just, there are no words to explain exactly how I feel, or even trying to explain how I feel to someone that's never been through it before. I made this video because I know that there are other women out there that have gone through this. Pregnancy loss is 1 in 4. That's a lot. And I never thought it would happen to me. I have 2 children. I never once thought that I would experience this. Everything seemed as if it was going okay. I hope that a marker. I hope that me being able to come and talk about what happened with my Zoe will just let other mothers know that they're not alone. And for so long I felt by myself, and I'm fortunate, very fortunate. I have great friend support, great family support. Everyone has been just so wonderful with making sure I'm okay. And one day I will be.
And one day you will.
One day I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll ever be able to.
Here's the marker. Oh, the marker kind of colored.
She's forever my angel, forever my daughter, forever in my heart.
What's this on the top of them? Oh,
Erasers.
And when you draw on a paper.
But I want every mother to know you're not by yourself. Whether you had a miscarriage, a stillbirth, you have happy, healthy children, you're not by yourself. We are all mothers. Mothers that should never have to experience this. It's just an absolute unfortunate thing to have to go through. But August 7th, 2015, 6:14 a.m. My beautiful baby girl was born and gained her wings. And I know that she's watching over me, my husband, and her big sisters, and the rest of her family. And more importantly, she was born with a smile. And I feel as though that smile was there to let me know that she is okay. She is okay.
How do these erasers work?
You have to use the marker first.
I did.
Oh, it only works on a dry erase board, and I don't have one.
My barn school does.
I don't know if it does.
Yes, it does.
I thank you guys for watching. I thank you all for your support through this very difficult time. I thank everyone for all the kind words that they have sent to me, all the positive thoughts, all of the prayers. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.